Hi, my name is Brian Yampolsky and I'm one of the co-owners of Orion Mortgage in Phoenix, and lately a lot of our clients have been asking the same questions about the real estate market in Phoenix. So we created this video to share some of the answers that we got from one of the most educated and experienced realtors in the Valley, and that's Jennifer Mraz at Realty Executives. So go ahead and listen to the video. Hopefully you enjoy it, and if you have any questions, just email Jennifer directly. Her email address will be at the end of the video. Thanks.
Probably the biggest risk is whether or not the lien holder is going to come back and attach a deficiency on the homeowner for the balance. Now, there's so much misinformation out there, or so many different schools of thought out there, that it's hard to know. What we try to do is make sure that the homeowners really have good, solid advice from a real estate attorney. Deficiency, and also coming back, the government coming back to the homeowner for the taxes due, issuing them a 1099. I think the pros of buying a short sale property is you have a seller currently living in the house generally, and that's very good because the seller maintains and keeps the property. Obviously it's their home and they have a vested interest to do so. The con on a short sale, again, would be the amount of time that you have to wait, and it's largely dependent upon how quickly the banks move on it. So a con would definitely be the intensity of the wait. With respect to a foreclosure, a pro is definitely the amount of time in order to acquire the property, and a con would be the condition of it. So they're almost direct opposite. One of the biggest things that I would tell a prospective buyer to look for is a realtor that really understands the market and is adaptable and flexible and quick to change, because things are changing constantly, whether in the lending industry or on the real estate side with the varying degrees of restrictions that banks are posing to us. So just find a realtor who really understands the market, has a clear, firm grasp on it, and is flexible. Ultimately, it's the buyer's decision. You would always like the buyer to use the lender that you're familiar with, such as Orion, but your primary goal as a realtor is to close a transaction, and if your buyer has a particular relationship with this lender, you try to make that work, all the while focusing them on what the expectations for that buyer should be, and if they don't meet those expectations, maybe we should look elsewhere.